Hello friends, welcome to a new episode of Strat India. Today, on the eve of Kargil Vijay Divas, we salute our heroes who fought and give supreme sacrifices for our nation. The Kargil plan was the brainchild of a group infamously known as the Gang of Four of the Pakistan Army, comprising of four generals: Army Chief General Parvez Musharraf, Chief of General Staff, Lieutenant General Aziz Khan, Corps Commander of 10th Corps, Lt General Mahmood Ahmad, and the Major General Javed Hassan, Commander, Force Command Northern Areas. Pakistan Army's initial plan was to capture as many posts as possible on the heights across the LOC vacated by the Indian Army due to snowy winters. Pakistan planned to block the strategic National Highway 1A so that the Pakistan Army could easily cut the rest of India from northern parts of Kashmir and disrupt supplies and reinforcements to Indian troops at Siachen. Pakistani PM was ill-informed about the relative strengths of the two armies on LOC. Sharif was confident that his men would get Kargil and later Siachen. The Kargil operation proved to be Pakistan's biggest blunder after the 1971 war. Indian Army, leading from the front by its young officers, launched a massive counter-attack to evict the intruders by amassing a number of infantry divisions and armored formation along the Dras, Kargil and Batalik sectors of National Highway 1A. Against all odds and despite severe shortage of mountaineering equipments, foods, ammunitions and drinking water, the Indian Army soldiers fought valiantly with a well-entrenched enemy with a more modern war cry, a Dil Mange More. Indian side also felt the need for more tactical weapons such as high-caliber sniper rifles, due to which Indian Army suffered many casualties to enemy snipers, also same for the rocket launcher rounds and high-explosive grenades. The army regained its lost ground after capture of Tolaling Peak, which turns tide of war in Indian favor. The story of Indian Air Force was not much different from Indian Army. Vintage aircraft like Canberras were used to pinpoint enemy position, as there was no modern recon aircraft were available in Indian inventory. Mi-17 transport helicopters were used as makeshift gunships, as there was no attack helicopter available in IAF for this altitude. Even except Mirage 2000, no Indian aircraft was capable of launching LGBs on enemy position. The only saving grace for the Indian Air Force was the MiG-29 armed with R-77 BVR missile, which kept Pak Air Force at safe distance, and LGB kits from Israel, by which IAF destroyed the enemy main supply depot at Muntho Dalo. By sheer courage and dedication and keeping the highest standards of Indian Army, the young officers and Jawans captured the lost peaks slowly and steadily by giving supreme sacrifices. There was no dearth of leadership and leading from front stories. During Kargil War operations, Kargil War was the war of raw courage which produced 4 Param Veer Chakras for Indian Army. A lot has changed since the war ended 23 years ago. The Army's deployment strength has more than tripled. Indian Army today is better equipped with state-of-the-art equipments like AK-203 and 6 Sigua rifles. Bofors gun, one of the architect of Kargil victory, is joined by more powerful M777 lightweight howitzer, Indian-made Dhanush guns and K9 Vajra self-propelled artillery which could decimate the mountain with its firepower. Indian Air Force has also developed itself into a modern air power with its induction of frontline aircraft like Su-30 MKI, Rafale, and its own child LCA Tejas. The dedicated high-altitude attack helicopter, LCH, and Rudra, along with American attack helicopter Apache Longbow, has also been inducted. Indian Air Force has also equipped itself with snooping satellites and AWACS aircraft for real-time monitoring. The all-around development of defense forces are also supplemented by state-of-art infrastructure like highways and tunnels, which made the mountain roads all-weather capable for round-o-clock movements of Indian Army. The all-around developments in the Himalayas was tested during a Kargil-like situation developed in eastern Ladakh when Indian Army faced PLA of China in eyeball-to-eyeball deployments. There Indian Army stood its ground and forced PLA to the negotiating table. Feel free to share your views on comments box. If you liked this video, please share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for more of these videos. With this I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends.